Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, April 7th, and I'm going to talk about Beyond the Gates. I'm supposed to be doing quicker reviews now since I started this job. Today was my first day, by the way. I survived. Uh, but my general hospital video was almost 20 minutes. It was like 16 minutes. But still, I was like, okay, so I don't know. We'll see how short I can go. Uh, First of all, always on Mondays with Beyond the Gates, I have to thank them for doing that recap. I love that they do that recap because even though I remembered the show, because we watch them every day, but the week we had the weekend, so especially with everything I had going on, I appreciate the recap to kind of freshen it up for me. Running and Anita, I always love seeing them together. They're just too cute. I enjoy being single, celibate, like that part for the most part. But they make me want to be like an old married couple. I don't want to like meet someone and fall in love and date and then get married. I just want to skip to the part where like we old and we in our rocking chairs and like just loving each other. But I really don't think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let me focus. They make me think I want that. He's trying to write a speech. He's got a paid gig. And I don't know if we already knew this, but he teaches civics, and I like knowing that about him. He's a teacher, and I can see that he gives that professor vibe. I think I would love to like be in his class, not in like a crush kind of way, just like I would actually love to like soak up some of that knowledge, because he's so well spoken and he's funny and charming. Um, we always get shout outs to different like real things from our culture, and today they talked about the Apollo when Anita was performing at the Apollo, and I was like, showtime at the Apollo. I can't sing, y'all. I'm sorry, that was way off key, but that's all I can do. Y'all remember the Sandman when people would boo and he's sweeping off the stage? That was a wild time. I remember staying up late on, it was a Friday night or Saturday nights, but it was come on like 11:30, 11:35, like after the news, and I watch it. A lot of people got booed on the Showtime at the Apollo who went on to be very successful. I think Lauryn Hill got booed. All right, we're not even talking about that, but that's what I'm talking about. All right, we have Samantha and Tyrell. They go to see their grandparents, Anita and Vernon. Samantha needed some books with some Langston Hughes poems. I appreciate this. Shout out to Langston Hughes as a poet. Much respect. If I had another son, I would name him Langston. I love that name. Then Tyrell and Vernon play chess, and Vernon loses because Tyrell beat him. We find out that Pick is going viral at school, so I owe Tyrell an apology. I thought Tyrell may be lying to Samantha about what happened and the order of events. I thought he might have took the picture himself and just got caught sending it to people, but it looks like that's not the case. He's 100%. And even if he did take the picture and somebody spread the picture around, he would still be a victim, but it would have put a layer to the story that is not present because he is just a victim, and it's so fucked up. I wish he would tell his parents. Maybe at least Smitty. If he don't tell Martin, tell Smitty, or tell his grandparents. Like, you got all that money, like you have all that money and all that privilege. Use it. We have Martin. Martin's having another nightmare. I feel like we got a little bit more on Martin's nightmare this time. We saw car lights, like brake lights, on behind the car, or it could have been in front of the car, but I felt like it was about the back of a car. And we saw a crowbar this time, so we get more details. He pushed Smitty away because Smitty was like, trying to help him when he realized he was having another nightmare. And that's when Smitty said, the kids are at the grandparents, and that's why they were there. Later we see Martin. He goes to see Anita and Vernon, his mom, his dad. Talking about his trauma and how he can't keep it in no more. The nightmares are getting worse. Stuff is trying to come to the present. And he still think he should run for president. And then that's what Anita and Vernon was basically saying. And Martin had the nerve to be like, those are two completely unrelated things. I thought he was smart. Like, what the hell? How you be so dumb and so smart at the same time? I don't even know what he did, and I know this is a bad idea. We all know this is a bad idea. But we're gonna watch the drama unfold. I'm really interested to see what he did. And it does Bill know. Martin, I wrote crazy eyes. This actor, so I'm not a crazy person, y'all. I understand the difference between the character and the actor. I promise you, I'm 100% rational. But I'm also a soap fan, so, like, I enjoy being irrational to a certain extent. Mine might be crazy for real, y'all. Like, he is too good at doing them crazy eyes. And they be all red. I'm like, how you get your eyes red? It's one thing to make the face, like, to make them all big and shit. But they be red. Like, well, I do know one way he can make them red. Now that I think about it. Never mind. I think I just figured that one out myself. And live and in living color. Now I feel kind of stupid. It's very easy, actually. You can do that in a couple of minutes. With a couple of things. Alright, where are we? I really was worried about that until I said it out loud. I was like, damn, Nikisha, like, how old are you? But after Martin leaves, he stomps out. Anita's standing there, and Vernon is kind of like holding her from the back. And she's like, I have fear, Vernon. It was very serious, but the way she said it made me laugh. I was like, I don't think that was supposed to be funny, but it was. All right, Nicole and Eva, they're in Laura's hospital room. Nicole is introducing Eva to Laura, and that's where we found out Laura's just about better, so Eva about to be out of a job. Then we see Ted run up in Leslie's house. Leslie looked good in that black. She looked good today. I was like, girl, you work in that outfit. She looked really nice. Ted was dressed in black too. I was like, oh, don't they make a cute couple? All right, so Ted, he's threatening her, and she's like, I'll call the police. And he was like, you ain't shit. I'm rich, I'm powerful, do it. And she's like, well, I'm a helpless lady. But then she did look a little afraid. And, he's throwing her the money at her. The money hit the table. It's a picture of her with Eva right there, but he don't see it. But I actually felt bad for Leslie for like 10 seconds. It was one part in that conversation where she was like, what about me? And she had like the tears in her eyes, and she looked so hurt. And like instead of seeing her as this crazy, bitter, jaded woman, which I too am a crazy, bitter, jaded woman. But I ain't try to kill nobody. But I actually felt bad for her. I saw like the vulnerable person that got abandoned. I would say vulnerable mother, but I don't know. We don't know if Eva. I feel like Eva might be Nicole's. I don't know. I would not be shocked if Leslie took that baby. And he gave her $50,000, right? Ted had the nerve to be like, she was like, I still got a year left on my lease, and he was like, that's enough to buy out many years of leases. Where? Do you know how much rent is? I get $50,000 is a lot, but if you gotta buy out the rest of the lease, I don't know about that. Like, I ain't trying to give all the money to the landlord. You want to have some left over? I don't know. Ted might be a little disconnected with how rent works. And I was talking to my daughter at the same time. We had some college stuff we were going over. So I missed something. I was gonna rewind, but when I rewind on the app, then they play more ads, and I think I got time to do all that because I have to watch these shows so I can do these videos. So I can take my ass to sleep because I got work in the morning. But anyway, did Ted not know about the abortion? Was that just? Did he say that it was the lawyer that handled all of that? Because that's what I felt like, but I'm not sure if I missed something. And if that's the case, is Bill the lawyer? I don't know. I'm curious. But it seemed like the lawyer, like Ted wanted to pay Leslie to disappear. The lawyer paid Leslie the money and told her to have an abortion if she was pregnant. I think she might have just went and took Nicole's baby that they thought passed away. I don't know. We'll see. Ted telling her to leave my wife out of this. Oh, that's when I wrote poor Leslie, tears in her eyes. I actually felt bad for her. We see Eva in the doorway. Why are we did Ted leave the door open? That's when I realized he left the door open. I was like, why the hell would you leave that door open? Y'all got a secret, and you sitting here threatening this woman with the door open? What? But then, yet he gonna slam it on the way out. I was like, all right, Ted, you a smart one there. We see the ladies at the diner. It's Leslie. I think her name might be Gloria. Laura's mom might be Gloria, and the lady Ashley's mom. I'm sorry, I don't know her name yet. But they were talking about how Laura's getting better, and that's why I was like, oh shit, R.I.P. Laura, you better rest in peace, girl. I was like, Leslie might kill your ass. I was exaggerating a little bit. We see at the end of the episode, she put something in Laura's IV. I just hope it's something that's just gonna make her sick. But I feel like she about to catch that body, and it probably won't be the first one, to be honest. R.I.P. Laura. I wish we could have got to know you a little more. You ain't even to go to Hawaii with your man. Senseless. It's all Ted's fault. But it was interesting to me at the diner when they're exchanging the information about Laura, because you know Gloria don't, if that's her name, she don't know that she's sitting there next to the enemy right there telling that stuff. Before it went to commercial break, Leslie went to search something on her phone, and I was like, what we searching for? How to kill a bitch you tried to kill the first time? Like, I don't know what she was doing, but I don't know. I was cracking up at stuff that I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but as long as I enjoy it, I'm happy. Y'all, I was tired when I got home, so I drank some coffee while we was watching the shows, and I feel like the coffee, I'm still tired, but I feel like it gave me like a boost, so I'm just like, ugh. I just hope I can sleep. I'm about to take some melatonin as soon as I finish this. I'm gonna put some lavender oil on my pillowcase. Try to wind down a little bit. I want to stream, but I'm not. Let me stop talking about stuff that don't have to do with this video. Oh, I'm about done though. Oh, yeah, I just got one thing. I like the ending of the episode when Vernon was going over his speech with Anita. He was reading it out loud, and we got to see all the different scenes happening. I like stuff like that. That's classic soap shit right there. I loved it because he got the nice voice for it, too, and just seeing where everyone's at. It was like something that would be like a Christmas miracle, even though this is not the tone of that, but y'all know what I'm saying. I thought that was really nice. I love Beyond the Gates, the way that they do like classic soap stuff, classic soap tropes. Like even their opening titles, it's very soapy. It's very vintage, Young and the Restless. I love it. But then they also do modern shit like you know, you know all the stuff they be saying is modern, y'all. I can't remember any of it right now. But General Hospital was funny today. They said something. I think it was Josh that said she wasn't taking pictures for the gram. I was like, don't even try. Y'all are not Beyond the Gates. They would have been like Insta or Instagram or whatever they call it. I don't know. Why would I know? I have an Instagram, but I don't really use it. I mean, I can make one post on it ever. All right. It's like I just got to keep talking to get the minutes up, even though I'm trying to do shorter. Y'all forgive me. I miss you so much. Like it's taking everything in me to not stream when I to go live when I get off of here. But I know I need my rest because my job, I need my energy up, and I need to be able to get up and start getting into this new routine. So I'm looking forward to Friday because I can stay up late. Actually, I don't know. My daughter has a program at the college she's thinking about going to Saturday, so we're gonna go to that. So I might have to get up early. Too. I just want to stream and have fun. If only I could get paid to do this. But okay, that's enough of me yapping. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank for everyone who watches, whether you just watch or you comment, like, subscribe, all the things. I appreciate this thing we have going on. I really mean a lot to me. So yeah, and I have a boo-boo on my finger. But still, it still works. Live long and prosper.